You've been
That's why I'm
wanting
here.
to do this for a while, right?
Yes, this
Okay.
album, yes.
So this is the album that you
Since I was a kid listening to
right.
you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes. Hey, that's
Right.
nothing to frown about.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But this was kind of the album that you had said that, after Idol and stuff, this is the one that you would have made if you were able to make it.
Yeah.
So you had to go through that label process to get with the new label, and now this is really what you've wanted to make all this time.
Well, it's yes and no. I mean, I definitely am really great at compromising, and I happen to love pop rock, and I love R&B. I love a lot of different styles of music. So I mean, it's not like I'm poo-pooing on everything from before. Like I still love singing Since You've Been Gone's and all those songs.
Yep.
Like, so it's not like I'm like mad about it. It's just more of like, this is, I feel like, what people expected whenever I was on Idol. All I did was sing soulful music. So, and unfortunately for the label that was affiliated with Idol, they already had women to fulfill those lanes on their label. So, I just filled a different lane. So, and I loved the lane, but I've been in the lane for 15 years.
You want to go outside the lane a little bit, try
I'm
something
still in
different.
the pop lane, but
Right.
I definitely want to go back more to my like roots of like what inspired me to be a singer, like what singers,
Right.
influenced this album, whether it's Aretha or Whitney or, In Vogue, all those ladies that I grew up on in the 90s. So
Were you nervous about that?
not at all.
Not at all?
No, not at all.
Was this a voice that just
I've
wanted to
never
come
been
out?
nervous though. Like I think if you recall any interview with me, like excuse me, I just choked on my lozenge. It's awesome.
Well, this is going to be a great interview.
Yeah, it was a great interview. I was like,
No, take your time.
No, I think if you look back at any interview though, I'm always talking about anytime a new album comes out, they're like, oh, are you worried? Like it'll do best, but I'm never worried because honestly, you never know. Like things hit sometimes and things don't sometimes. And it's all not just because the music is great or bad. It's just because of timing. It's just because what other artists were at the time, what's competing. Like you can't control all these different elements.
So like the night before Love So Soft came out, what were you feeling?
I was so excited. Like
No
a
nerves,
10-year-old. No. I have been sitting on this music for a while.
Yeah.
And people have been like, where's your new music? And I'm like, it's coming. Like, but there was a time that we wanted to release and wanted to get all our ducks in order. Because visually, this video, I'm looking at the screen up here that you have in here. This video was very different from anything I've ever done. So we were trying to even visually, not only musically, kind of, gear people more towards this soulful urban pop vibe rather than what they've maybe expected, because of the last 15 years. So I'm still excited. Y'all have not heard the whole album. Maybe you have.
No,
but
we haven't
people
actually,
heard
no.
it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's really good.
Do you have it with you on your phone?
No,
was gonna say,
actually,
just
do you
plug
want to
your
know
phone in and
why?
play the whole
Because
thing?
Craig Kalman is like amazing, but he's still probably mixing and mastering.
Okay.
They keep sending me mixes or masters, and I'm like, guys, at this point.
You're like, go ahead.
Because he's kind of Rain Man. He hears things I don't. And then I'll send it back and I'll be like, oh, yeah, we're right. Okay. But I do my part or whatever. But no.
What is it about Love So Soft that made that song be the first single?
Well, one, I love that it showcased my personality in a way that hasn't been showcased before, like especially with a single. Especially like my band and my background singers, they were all like, oh my God, finally, like this whole album is like such an indication of like your personality, like musically what influenced you. Like you can tell because everything, even like producers that have worked with me forever, like Greg Kurstin or Jesse Shatkin or Jason Halbert, like all these producers that have worked with me for years were like, literally while we're singing these new songs in the studio recording, they're like, why haven't you made this record yet? This is so innate in you. Like, I don't even have to do anything. I just press record. And I'm like, I know. Well, I've been wanting to make this for a while, so I've been gearing up. So
Exciting.
Were some of these songs written previously, or were they all written for this album?
there was one song that was written before this album. It was and it's actually the bar for making this album.
Okay.
And it's called Meaning of Life. And it's literally... Jesse Shatkin sent it to me. James Morrison is actually one of the writers.
Okay.
And I assume they wrote it for his project initially, I'm assuming. I actually didn't have that conversation with Jesse, but I was so happy that he sent it to me. And I was like, they sent it to me for the last record. And I said, I don't want it on this record because it's not going to get... Mm-hmm. It's not going to get noticed. Like, it's going to get lost. It doesn't fit.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like, I want to base an entire album off this vibe.
Wow.
So, like, when you hear Meaning of Life, you'll get it. You're like, this was the song that we showed writers and producers that have worked with me for years. or ones that have just known my work for 15 years, to show them like this is kind of the direction. So Meaning of Life we've had for quite some time.
How exciting. You have a song that you want to put out, but you hold on to it until it's the right time.
Yeah, and honestly,
tough.
it is really tough.
Because when it's good, it's good. You want to get it out.
It's literally one of my favorite songs to sing ever.
Okay.
Like, because we've done a few live things where we've showcased the record to people, and even the band, they're like, you finish it and it just sounds like the greatest, like, spiritual revival, but it's not about, it's kind of like one of those songs like Bono, like it's like, is it about a person or God or earth, like all these things, like it could be about so many things.
So is there an answer in the song lyrically
I
of
have
what
figured
the
it out,
meaning
guys.
of life is?
You figured it out?
Yes, I alone. I should rule the world. No, I definitely haven't figured it
don't
out.
Say, I was going to take a tease.
that's
Hold
such
on.
a good
I had
tease.
such a great tease until she revealed. No, I don't have to figure it out.
Kelly Clarkson reveals the meaning of
I
life.
reveal
Right
the
after
meaning
this
of
song.
life.
Let's play Love So Soft right now, okay?
Yes.
Your introduction, take it away.
All right, y'all. This is Kelly Clarkson. This is my new song, Love So Soft. Because you ain't had nothing like this.
Kelly Clarkson, Love So Soft. It is Valentine in the Morning. We love that song. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The album comes out October 27th, Meaning of Life. You also have a book coming out, a children's book. This is a Christmas book with River Rose.
Yeah, it's the second book in the series, the River Rose series. It's called River Rose and the Magical Christmas. And it's basically, I love Christmas. Like I think most people do, but especially with kids now. Like we have 4 kids, but the 1 and 3-year-old are hilarious at Christmas. They just don't even care about the present. It's more about just unwrapping it. It could be a box, and they're excited. But it's just such a fun time as a mom. So I geared this book towards like River Rose having an amazing time with Santa. So.
Was Remington going to get
and there's
angry?
a song with it, actually.
Is there a song?
Yeah, there's a big Christmas song with it. So Remington, no, I'm working on a book for him, but it's the young readers. It's not
He's
like a
gonna get
picture book.
jealous.
He's
yeah,
like,
no,
where's
no,
my
no.
book?
His book I'm working on. I just love writing, and I found it just to be kind of a fun escapism for what I do, like I have done for the last 15 years. So I am writing him something. It's just a lot more detailed than a picture book.
Okay.
So it'll take a minute.
Will there be a song with that as well?
Remy's?
You plan to do that for every book?
No. We have a lullaby for the first River Rose book, and then HarperCollins suggested, just because Christmas is such a fun time of year, and I love my Christmas record. Other than this record, that Meaning of Life, that's my favorite record I've ever made. So they knew that, and they asked if I would write a big Christmas song for the book, and so it's like this party, Phil Spector meets Mariah Carey vibe. So yeah, so it's definitely
And then speaking of the holidays, you're in your voice in The Star.
I am.
Correct?
Yes. But okay, here's what's so funny. Everybody keeps saying starring Kelly Clarkson. Like, I think I have like maybe 7 to 12 lines.
Oh, really?
So I don't think I was like, it was amazing to do, but I just keep feeling like, people are like, oh, and you're starring in it. And I'm like, starring would be like Ellen DeGeneres as Dory. Or no,
Right.
sorry. No, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it was Finding Nemo, then Finding Dory. My kids love it. But yeah, no, I feel like that's starring. Like, but I am a part of it, and it was really nerve-wracking. Have y'all ever done anything like that?
No,
You ever done a voice?
not at all.
Oh my God, it's basically acting.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I was nervous as hell.
Were you excited about it, though?
I mean, I was excited because it's really cool, especially when you have kids, like to be able to watch something. And I thought it was a really clever, I can't believe it's never been done. Like it's basically from the vantage point of the animals. The age-old story of Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus.
And you're a horse.
I am a horse, which is awesome because
Oh,
our
congrats.
16-year-old is an equestrian. So yeah,
Oh, that worked out
so
well.
yes, I'm a
My
horse.
mom's a horse.
This is
yay.
probably a stupid question, but what comes first, the voice or the animation? Do you have to match the words up
It's
to the...
not a stupid question. Literally, I still am not even, like, I'm blown away by how talented these people are. You think, because we've seen animation since we were kids, like it's just, it's second nature. But you go in there, and no, literally, they base the character, the animation around your voice, like whatever you do or whatever, and you do the lines like so many times, just to kind of create because how we started was very different from how my character ended, like because you go through these like emotions and they're like, oh, we didn't know you had that, so then they made her character more funny or whatever. So
Did you try and change your voice and affect it at all, or just do your ordinary voice?
no, but I did think it was very funny because they were like, okay, now that we want you to do like
What?
Southern, like Gone with the Wind kind of, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm Southern, but then all of a sudden like I was so weird.
Can we hear it? Come on, yes. Wait,
But I
Kelly
was just
Clarkson's
like,
Southern horse voice.
I
Yes.
declare, like
Come
it was
on.
like this like horrible, and I was like, why am I even trying? Like I'm Southern, like my
Please.
voice sounds
Yeah,
Southern.
yeah.
Like why am I trying to?
Can we
sound
close
Southern?
our eyes and hear a little bit?
No.
Come on, you
No,
want to.
This is like when people make me do accents. I can't do it. Like people are like, oh, say it in a British accent. I'm like, no.
Who does that?
All the time.
People
They're
ask you to say
like,
something
hey, we
British
want you to
accents?
read your Since You've Been Gone lyrics, but like as if you're just reading the lyrics and you have a British accent. I'm like, no.
Why?
Is this a
And it's
British radio
horrible.
show or something?
No, this happens all the time. Like,
Have we missed a bit that we should be doing?
No,
Kelly Clarkson reads in British
It happens
accents?
all the time. They're like, oh, I just did something like
Yeah.
Disney or something and I was like, why? Okay, I'm just a singer. Like,
Why am I reading British
I
accents?
can't. I don't have like
guess
different
that's right.
dialects or different accents.
Hey,
Like,
let's switch gears. I was thinking about the kids, and as they get older and stuff, are you going to be one of those soccer moms on the side of the field? What are you
oh my
thinking?
gosh, my son is starting soccer today.
Wow.
That's
No.
so weird that you said that. Yeah, his
Remington
first
starts soccer?
Remington is one, and he's okay. Here's the thing: he is a
The little
destroyer.
kickers?
Yeah, he just destroys
Okay.
everything, and he thinks it's hilarious. Like he's not even trying to be mean. He just thinks it's funny to walk in. You've built this beautiful Legoland, and it's just like, blah.
Oh, no.
And yes, so I think he's gonna have so much fun just kicking something.
All right.
So yeah, we got him in soccer, but he's
right.
starting today.
Has
and my
River
daughter has a
Rose done
hip
it?
hop class.
She's hip hop? Okay.
She has a hip hop class tonight. I'm
Oh,
so
that's
Wow.
so cute.
They call it pip hop, but yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah.
So are you a mom right there, helping the kids, being on the sidelines and stuff? Do you think you'll be doing that? With time
Yeah, no,
constraints, obviously?
I mean, we finished the day. Usually I finish work and the classes are like
Yeah.
afterwards. So, I try, especially my husband and I, we try our best to make everything we possibly can make because we're not able to make everything. So, we try and make all their firsts, you
Yeah.
know? Like first day of school, or actually first few
Yeah.
days of school, I
Right.
made, but then I had to go to work. So yeah, but she has a great, like we have two nannies that are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I can tell how great a mom you are. There is a scene, behind the scenes thing at Love So Soft in the video, a little behind the scenes.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
River Rose comes up and just gives you a little kiss.
Yeah.
And then her face is so cute. She's smiling so wide. It's just adorable.
She is in love with hair and makeup.
Okay.
I'd love to say it was me, but she's in love
Yeah.
with like mommy getting, because I'm allergic to makeup, hilariously enough.
Oh my
Wrong
gosh.
job for me. But yeah, I'm highly allergic and my eyes just go crazy
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day. So I don't usually wear it. And so every time I've done up, she's just fascinated and she loves it. Like
That's
her
so
favorite thing to do
wild.
is do people's hair and put makeup on. I'm
That's
like,
cute.
Is she any
okay.
good at it?
I mean,
She's three.
she is funny. She'll start talking about T-zones because she listens to Ashley.
Oh my God.
She'll start talking about
No.
T-zone. She will. She's funny.
The T-zone in the face?
The oil.
Yes.
Yeah.
She'll start talking about T-zone and like where to put blush. She watches
Right.
Ashley like a hawk.
Oh,
So,
that's very funny.
yeah. Well, sometimes I'm like, you're not my kid, because I was never into makeup or hair, not ever.
Just a quick parenting question for you,
Yeah.
because I saw in a picture of yours, Remington. He's got the amber necklace on.
Yes, I know it sounds crazy,
No,
but
I have a 1-year-old, and like I thought it was crazy.
Me too.
But there have been days where she's not wearing it, and those
Yeah.
are her fussiest days.
I'm telling you, literally, an acupuncturist that's worked with me before, because I didn't want to have a surgery on my foot, this thing. Anyway,
Okay.
he brought up this whole amber necklace thing, and I was like, and I'm blunt with him. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're juju, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, an
sounds like
amber necklace
nonsense.
is gonna solve teething, and it did.
Totally.
But both of our kids, we've never had issues unless we've forgotten or taken it off for whatever reason. But
Can you explain what we're talking about here?
It's just a necklace, and it's amber. It's these little amber beads, and apparently amber has healing properties or something. So when it touches the skin,
Okay.
it just makes the
it's
hurt
kind
go
of like how
away.
they say like copper has, when it touches
Some
your skin
kind of
or certain-
property,
Yeah,
right.
just the chemistry of it or whatever. But
And the kids stop teething?
I'm telling you that they stopped
I mean,
wailing.
The teeth are still coming
teeth
in.
are still coming in.
The teething stops? The teeth
They
doesn't
have
move
no
back?
teeth. We are against
Sounds
teeth.
great, guys. Are you promoting this?
We just want our children to have nub
Yes.
mouths. So they can't
Cuter,
have-
Gum
cuter
all
when they're
their
gummy.
food.
Yeah.
you are on a liquid diet.
All right, Kelly Clarkson's here to take one more break and right back to Valentine in the Morning. It is Valentine in the Morning. Kelly Clarkson here in the studio. We haven't talked about The Voice. You're doing that next season. That's
I'm
exciting.
excited,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
That looks great.
I'm so stoked. I think,
Yeah.
well, one, for a cheesy element of like just me being able to do something for someone like me. Like I started the
Right,
same way.
right.
Like that's really cool to possibly like look back in 10 years and like maybe that
Yeah.
person has this huge career and you're a part of it,
Have you sat in the chair before? Have you done
I
that?
have.
Did you like it?
Yes. I've done some work with The Voice before our season starts, and I got to sit in the chair with the two young children were with us, and they were
Right.
in the chair when I first turned around and everything. It was fun.
Oh,
but I
that's
just
cute.
think, especially for someone that's known for being a vocalist, like
Mm-hmm.
there's no other gags really with me. Like it's just really about the songs and my voice. Like I think it's kind of a perfect show for me. And I love that they don't focus on the aesthetic of it necessarily. It's just the talent. It's your merit. Like, I think that's cool.
Has anybody else been announced besides you and Blake as coaches for that season?
I have run this epically a couple times in interviews.
Oh, you've already said something and got in trouble for
and
it?
like it's not that I got in trouble. They were just like, if you could try. They weren't mean about it. They were just like,
Right.
if you could. And I didn't know that people didn't know.
Okay.
So it's out there, but I'm just not allowed to say it.
Jill's
I
going to
have a
start
computer in
digging.
front of me right
Easily
now.
They're
look
going to start
up
digging.
where I messed up.
Okay.
And
Just
I
look at
love
what
the
Kelly
other
Clarkson
judge.
announces,
I
voice
love
judges
the other
or something.
judge.
Okay.
Well, are
And
Blake and
it'll be
Adam
great.
there, or is
Oh,
it
well,
just?
they're announced, obviously.
Okay.
They're like
Okay.
the common.
Have you
two
worked
that-
on your trash talking with like
Oh my
Adam?
God, I toured with Adam, and I've like brother and sister with Blake, so that already exists. So-
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
And we
That'll be
actually
easy.
have worked together. I can't say why, but we've worked together in a different circumstance via the voice. So, but yeah, so I'm more excited about that too.
Yeah.
Just
Do you wanna-
about shit talking.
Do you want to? Oh, hello.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
you want to? No. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, God,
I was
sorry.
prepared for that. No, I was prepared. Do you want to
Is it a delay?
see?
Is
Yes,
there a
yes.
delay?
Do you want to see as we finish this up? If you turn your chair around for us.
Okay.
Ready? Jill, you want to go first? Or you want me to go
great,
first?
Thanks.
Kevin's not going to go. Kevin doesn't like to sing.
Don't suck.
I can sing.
You want to
Okay.
sing?
I'm not turning
I
my
don't
chair
want
for
to. No,
shit.
we're low on time.
Are we singing Kelly songs?
No.
Oh, you got to
can
do
say
your own
whatever you
stuff.
want.
Come on.
Your own stuff. Are you ready?
Why don't you kick it off?
Oh, okay,
You kick
okay.
it off.
Wait, hold on.
All right, I'm going first. You ready?
You look like.
Here we go. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with
You
an.
picked that song. Like, that's
Oh, thank you.
what an amazing.
You got for the right without question or pause, be willing to march in the hell for the heavenly cause.
You're on Team Kelly.
You're an actual singer.
Thank you.
I didn't know that.
Good night.
God.
Good night. Yes. Boom.
No, I'm actually like I didn't know the years you've been
Oh,
interviewing
really?
me. Like did you like do musical theater as a kid or anything?
I might have been in a few of them here and there. Kelly, thank you for
He can
listening.
sing. He can
Just
sing.
saying.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
was like, and you picked kind of a musical number.
Yes,
That's a lot.
yes.
That's very telling.
Thank you for
Wait,
turning
haven't
around.
sang.
Oh gosh, Kelly.
I mean, no pressure. He was good. So. She's like, nothing's coming out.
Come on, Jill, you got this.
can't
You
sing
did
in
it.
front
Didn't
of
you sing for
Kelly
Lady
Clarkson.
Gaga though? You sang for her and you were great, right?
I didn't
When'd
sing
you
for
sing?
Lady
Oh, you
Gaga.
didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did.
Okay.
Did y'all see her thing? Apparently, her thing was
She
great.
I
watched
just watched
Jill
it,
cried.
bawled my eyes out.
Yeah.
I know. My friends keep telling me to watch it. I didn't even know it was happening. My
It's-
sister, she's one of them back here. They said it was really good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Be prepared though, because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
emotionally.
You're not
draining.
getting off the hook here.
You
Kelly.
gotta
I don't
sing.
wanna sing.
No, you have to.
Honestly,
Okay.
okay.
No, you
yeah.
got to do it. Okay, this is the final thing right now. Kelly Clarkson, will she turn her chair around? Team Val or Team
gonna
Jill?
stand up for this.
Who's she going for?
I'm gonna stand up. I love
Okay.
Since you've been gone.
Keep going. She can't keep going. That was good. Moving on. That was like totally all like. You don't understand how. Like that doesn't happen.
That's a hard song to do.
Why did you pick the hardest chorus?
Yeah, why not just start at the beginning of the song where it's talking?
Yes,
Here's
like,
the
I'm
thing.
gonna pick this part. Wow! It's like, that was amazing.
But she turned. You're both on Team Kelly.
Oh my
Okay.
God, that was the
Kevin?
best way to end an interview.
No, we just said ending.
Kevin,
We're
it's
out, we're out of
You give her
time.
crap. You give her crap.
You got to do it. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
that's your turn.
Kevin turned around away from the microphone, which might be apropos.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Kelly just walked
birthday
out. Meaning of Life is out October
It
27th.
says make a joyful noise, not a perfect one. So that's good.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Oh my God.